Well, Jumbo guys, it's Justin. Get excited because I'm back here at Disney's Animal Kingdom for another fun day of wild adventure and wanted to bring you along with me. Just wanted to check out the park, wait times, crowd levels, and see how things are looking overall. So if you're up for it, tag along with me for a fun day as we explore the park together. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do that right now by clicking the red subscribe button below and then click that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I release new videos like this one. If you like this video or find it helpful, go ahead and click that thumbs up icon below and share it with someone else that might like it. Finally, if you need prayer for anything, you know I'll pray for you. Just drop your request below. Alright, just as soon as they open up, we'll jump inside and start our wild day. Let's do it! Alright, the park opens at 8 o'clock today for all guests, 7:30 for Disney Resort guests. And per usual, I'm not a Disney Resort guest, so I'm heading into the right. I'm going to wait behind that rope until 8 a.m. Good morning, Tree of Life. It's always good to see you, my friend. Let's head on over to Pandora. An hour wait for Flight of Passage. Let's go jump in line. Good morning, Floating Mountains. Alright, let's round the corner and jump in line.
Sealed genetic matching room.
Hi, and welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, riding on the back of a Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikron. It'll feel like you're really there.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
And we're off. Simako! Woo! Never gets old. Woo! Now we're in a forest. Beautiful. Whoa! Simako! Oh, there he is. I was hoping he wouldn't show up this time. Oh, what are you doing? Out of our way, you gregarious animals. Oh yeah! Alright, Flight of Passage is in the books. It was a 50-minute wait. A little bit under the posted wait time. Now we'll head right next door to Navi for a journey. Here we go. Alright, our boat has arrived. We're back row. What vibrant plant life on this planet. My goodness. What's going on up there? Those lily pads are teeming with activity. Wow. Never a dull moment in Pandora. Hello. Hey, Mrs. of Songs, what are you up to? Really? Okay. Enjoy your day. All right, Navi Journey's in the books. It was a posted wait time of 35 minutes. I waited 20. Not too shabby. And I am on the bridge to Africa, as you can see, and there is no Flight of Passage line to our left, which is a good sign for park capacity. And I think we'll head on over to Africa and check out the animals having breakfast on the safari. Posted wait time of only 30 minutes for that. Here we go. Here be our truck. We are front row, guys. My fave. All aboard.
Asante Sana. We're in Harambe, we say Twende. That means let's go. On the right side, if you look way across to the corner, yeah, someone said it. Theo Coffee. That's that dark animal with zebra-looking legs. Now they do kind of look like they could be related to zebras by their striped legs, but they're actually related to the giraffe. They have a very similar skull structure and long tongue, just like a giraffe. That's how they reach into trees for food. I actually see another greater kudu coming up that's going to be pretty close on our right side, still just right off the edge of the road. We're going to go super slow here, just so we don't startle her, because they are very skittish animals. Most animals here in the forest are. They're just very shy, reclusive, so they can be skittish. The black rhino will weigh about 3,000 pounds full grown, and they have a very pointed upper lip. It points down quite a bit if you're able to see it. That's how we can tell it is a black rhino. The two horns that they have on their heads are made of keratin. It's the same material as our fingernails and hair. As we pass this really big tree, you'll see the orange animals with horns as the bongo. Maybe just the one. The bongo is considered the ghost of the forest. They can be really hard to find, so I'm glad we found one. Both male and female bongos have the heavy-duty horns to help not get tangled as they run through underbrush. Then the large black and white bird further back by bushes, that is the saddle-billed stork. They get their name from the yellow saddle shades marking on their beaks. Actually, do see at the bottom of this hill, way at the end on the right side, you'll see the large whitish grayish birds. Those are pink-backed pelicans. They get their name from the pink color that comes up on their backs during mating season. And their wingspans will get up to almost 9 feet wide, which is almost the width of the canopy above your heads on the truck. A group of hippos like this is called a bloat. That is a bloat. They are going to be found in the water like this most of the time. They are nocturnal, so they do rest during the daytime, so this is what we expect to see. But they do spend lots of time in the water to make sure that their skin doesn't get sunburned for sure, but also because they can just hold their breath up to 8 minutes at a time underwater. Now what's really cool about that is that they can even sleep fully submerged under the water. Their nose down there and everything, and half their brain is still going to be functioning as they sleep. So while they're sleeping, they don't have to wake up and think about getting a breath of air every 8 minutes. Instead, their bodies will naturally rise for them to grab that breath of air in their sleep. And next on our left side, I see a Nile crocodile. There's actually a couple of them down there. They'll get up to about 16 feet long. They can weigh about 500 pounds. And in a single meal, they can eat up to half their body weight if they choose. This is a baobab tree. It's also called the upside down tree because the top kind of looks like roots. And so it'll be leafless like that for about 9 months out of the year. On the right side, we are going to see those giraffes and see the gray animals on the right. Those are the wildebeest. Those wildebeest actually learn how to run within about 15 minutes of being born, so they're great runners. Out in the wild, wildebeest will travel in groups of about 1.5 million in total, all in a single migrating herd together. It's such a large migration group that if they're running around enough and kicking up enough dust, their group is able to be seen from space. Now, way on the left side, trying to find a good view for you guys. You might find my favorite animal on the reserve, the African wild dog. I'm going to pull up past some of these really big rocks so you can see a little bit better. Kind of look towards the biggest tree on the left. There's one up there. Yeah, get a snack. The African wild dogs are also called the painted dogs because it looks like on their coats they've been finger painted. They each have their own unique coat, which is how they tell each other apart. Now also on the left side, these dark brown antelopes are the sable antelopes. They're actually the symbol for the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, so they're very special to us here. You can see most of the giraffes are eating right now, which is common. Giraffes actually eat for about 20 hours a day. And then they're only sleeping for about 30 minutes a day.
That's your spirit animal.
I know, my spirit animal too, honestly. Also on the right, these animals with really big horns are the Ankole cattle. There's going to be one a little bit closer, a little further here. The Ankole cattle's horns are going to seem really heavy on their head because of how big they are. But those horns are actually really light for them. They have more of a honeycomb-like structure on the inside of them, so they're almost hollow. Those little guys are springboks. Those little springboks are actually full grown at that small size. They're about 3 feet tall. They get their name because as they show emotion, they'll spring or leap about 6 feet high repeatedly. They can also spring forward about 13 feet forward. Not only are they really good jumpers, they're also really good runners. They'll run about 55 miles an hour. So being so well known for speed and agility, the springbok is very commonly known to be the mascot for sports teams in South Africa. I do see a really good view of an elephant on the right up here. Now, not too much right now, but a little bit of dust on that guy's back, just a teeny bit. Elephants will actually use their trunks to throw dirt, mud, sand, all of that on their backs to use as a natural form of sunscreen to protect their very sensitive skin in the sun. Mandrill is actually the same kind of animal as Rafiki from The Lion King, the mandrill. They have those bright red and blue colors on their faces to get brighter as they get more excited. And they have little pockets in their mouths full of food for later. Do you see elephant footprints already? And even on the right, see those tusk marks in the clay? That's because elephants like to eat red clay. It serves as a mineral for them. It's just like how we might take multivitamins for our mineral. We found that elephants like to stay away from bees. So we helped build beehive fences with those farmers. It kept the elephants away from the fences and crops, so the elephants stayed safe. The farmers were a lot happier with that, and the farmers could benefit off the honey from those bees. All part of the Elephants and Bees project. There is an elephant on the left, kind of behind these trees. A little hard to see. You might get a little peek behind your left shoulder as we pass that fallen tree. A group of flamingos like this is called a flamboyant. And we know that they are greater flamingos because they are the largest and the lightest colored pink flamingos. Their pink color is going to come from beta carotene in their diet, which is found in things like brine shrimp and other little creatures they eat. If you see any of the flamingos looking more white or gray in color, maybe that means they're just really young still. They're going to hatch super gray in color, then it can take up to 2 years for their full pink color to develop. We're going to see some more rhinos. At least one. Now back in the forest, in the very beginning of the reserve, we did see a rhino. It was the black rhino back in the forest. This is going to be the white rhino on our left. They are a bit different. They are larger. So these guys will be about 5,000 pounds, while the black rhino is about 3,000 pounds. They also have a different mouth shape. I mentioned the black rhino had a pointed upper lip. The white rhino will actually get its name from the Afrikaans word "wit," and it means wide, not white like it sounds. It refers to the wide mouth shape they have compared to the black rhino's pointed upper lip from before. So on the left up here, I see a couple cheetahs walking around. They are wide awake. It might be a little surprising to see a big cat awake right now, but cheetahs are one of the only big cats in the animal kingdom that hunt and are most active during daytime compared to nighttime like most others. Seeing this big cat, this lion awake, this is more exciting because they are usually resting for about 16 to 20 hours a day. So usually they are going to be much sleepier looking at least. But they are going to be conserving their energy, resting that much during the day for all of their hunting. They are most active at nighttime for their hunting and everything. A group of rhinos is going to be called a crash, which seems kind of funny. A crash, it's fitting for them because they can charge at about 35 miles an hour. But they don't have the best vision. They can't see very well. They can only see about 5 or 10 feet in front of them and otherwise very blurry. And even that they can see could be pretty blurry for them. We're coming up towards the warden's post, and as we go around, we'll see the warden's farm of Nigerian dwarf goats. We're going to see them on our left as we loop a bit. They're on top of that house. These cute little guys can be kept around as pets, but they're mostly kept around because of the goat milk they produce. The farmer will provide these goats with a place to live and food and water. In return, the goats will give their goat milk to the farmer. Now, the goat milk can be sold in local villages or can be turned into things like cheese and butter to also be sold. So the villagers and the farmer can gain some resources rather than relying on local wildlife for resources instead. This is actually bringing us already to the end of our journey today. So I would like to say Asante Sana, which means thank you. So Asante Sana for joining me today, guys. Now, as we do make our departure in Harambe, guys, we don't like to say goodbye. That's a bit too final sounding to us here. Instead, what we say is Kwaherini, which means to go well.
All right, the Kilimanjaro safaris are in the books. What a great safari we had. Yeah, it's a pretty cool morning, so a lot of the animals were out and active. Now I think we'll head on over to Dinoland USA and jump in line for Dinosaur. I posted wait time of 5 minutes for that. Let's knock it out. And there's the Iguanodon. We're coming to save you. And part of the reason I don't like pre-shows, this whole queue area is empty. We waited for nothing. All right, Ron, hang on tight.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
Sounds good to me.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the Iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll!
Let's do it, Grant. Open sesame.
Okay.
Now, let's go get that dino.
Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Oh boy.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little ones.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now! Hang on!
We are, Grant.
Identify!
Nope.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
Whoa.
Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Nope.
Still not our dino, but
keep
at least
moving.
this one's a vegetarian.
Praise the Lord.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
Uh-oh. Get us out of here.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Warning, meteor strike.
Oh, great. Now what do we do?
Right!
Too late, Grant. You might need to see a dentist.
Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
There he is. is!
Iguanodon.
Get in with us! We have room!
Get them out
We came just to get you! Oh!
This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it! You made it!
Just like you
I
told us
knew
we
you
would.
And guess who made it back with you?
One
I better
passenger,
find you
extra
before security
large.
does.
Alright guys, a successful mission. We got that dino. Let's see what's next. Alright, it's roller coaster time. Let's hit up Expedition Everest. A 35-minute posted wait time for that. But you know I'm headed to the single rider line. Alright, here we go. Hang on. What a tall mountain. Are we going up there? Here we go. Make your acquaintance here. How you been? How are the kids? What are you doing? No, put that back down. We need it to get down from here. Oh, oh well, here we go. All right, Expedition Everest is in the books. Always a blast. I am fully awake now. Now it's time to get something to eat, so you know where I'm headed. Let's get over to Satuli Canteen. Well, look who I stumbled upon. Hey, Pocahontas. Good morning. Stay warm. All right, made it to Satuli Canteen, and you could probably narrate this bit for me. Got my wood-grilled chicken salad. Gonna add some lemon wedges from Yak and Yeti. Hydrate up, brew some tea. And I'm all set. All right, the delicious, healthy lunch is in the books. Now it's time to watch a show. Let's go watch Finding Nemo, Big Blue and Beyond. Here we go.
We remember the 3 R's. Rescue, rehabilitate, and...
Release! Today's the day!
And look how many visitors came to see us off!
Yeah! Hi, little fella!
You know, I bet they're wondering how we even ended up here!
Well, why don't we tell them?
Oh, let me! I tell it best!
Excuse me?
It all started with a little clownfish named Nemo.
Hey Dad, wouldn't it be cool if I maybe met a shark when I'm in school?
No!
Take a look around you. The ocean's alive. In the big blue world, it's time for you to rise.
Nemo! No! You can't be anywhere near here!
Unless you're good
You're
enough.
not ready, I was right. We'll try school again next year.
But Dad-
You know that you can't swim well.
I can't.
No, you can't! Now come along! You think that you can do these things, but you are wrong!
I hate you.
And with that, Nemo did swim right toward that boat.
But suddenly a diver appeared!
Daddy, do you mind?
What?
I'm trying to swim here.
But we're trying to find Nemo. You were showing me which way the boat went.
Boat. I've seen a boat. Follow me!
Wait! We already did this.
We did? Oh dear. I guess I should explain. I got this problem with my brain. Things get really scrambled in my head.
Fish are friends! Fish are friends! Fish are friends!
Fish are food!
Fish are friends! Not food!
Hey look, balloons! It is a party!
Hey, a little taste! Why let them go to waste? Screaming my fish are friends! Why need some fun? Is it safe? Whew! Well, we've made it to the best part of the story, where I come in!
Honey, this is where we all come in.
Swim in harmony.
And we study dentistry.
We're the Bishop Pablo Sherman BDS. Together, we swim together. Little clownfish, you're our ticket to breaking free.
mask is gone. That was the only chance I had of finding my son.
Harpo?
Nemo.
Correct. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Everything will be okay. See? Go easy on him, fellas. He lost his son, Fabio.
Nemo.
Any of you heard of P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Sydney?
Nemo was losing hope that his dad was even out there at all.
Not my dad. He's not brave enough. He's afraid of whales and sharks and stuff. He's probably angry 'cause I was bad. I'm sure that he's not coming. Not my fish in the ocean. That's my dad.
Nemo, look out!
Ew, help me!
Everybody jump in!
Fishing, fishing, wake up, fishing!
Nemo!
Oh, he's gone belly up!
No!
So sorry.
It's over. Nemo's gone. What? I couldn't. Nemo!
Daddy?
Nemo!
You're alive! And you are? I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. Now go have an adventure in the big blue world.
All right, Finding Nemo, A Big Blue and Beyond is in the books. It's just a 25-minute show of the retelling of Finding Nemo. And don't forget, those seats are very uncomfortable. Very hard seats. All right, let's see if we can find the dude next. Hey, Kevin. How's the weather up there? Sure is beautiful down here. It's very interesting to note that the pineapple Dole Whip cups are $1 less here at Tama Tama Refreshments than they are at the Magic Kingdom. All right, guys, I'm heading back into Harambe to catch the next Festival of the Lion King show. It starts in about 15 minutes. Let's go grab a seat.
We're here today to welcome you one and all to the Festival of the Lion King!
Listen up. Zachary is going to help demonstrate the sound that we as fellow warthogs make. Let's turn around this way. All right, put your fingers to your face to be your tusks. Yes. Now make a warthog sound. You need a tissue?
Come on, everybody, get ready to clap your paws, stomp your hooves, and ruffle your feathers as we welcome you to the Festival of the Lion King. Let the procession begin! Hey, look, everyone, it's the Lion King. Welcome, Simba. You're right on time.
What's going on here? What are you doing? Well, this stinks. Sorry. No, not you, Pumbaa. They're ruining my big number.
Let's get out of here!
Baby, there's more than a lion sleeping tonight. What kind of sing-along do you call that? Who will sing the melody?
Step aside, out of the way, professional artiste coming through. Me, 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 me.
Can you feel the love tonight?
All right, Festival of the Lion King is in the books. Another Broadway caliber show here at Animal Kingdom. I think my favorite scene is the flying birds with Can You Feel the Love Tonight. They're so graceful. Oh, I love that song. Let me know in the comments what your favorite is. All right, guys, all these shows have made me hungry, so let's see if we can find a good snack. Let's do it. All right, it's probably no surprise where I'm headed. Let's get the Dino Bite and get an ice cream cookie sandwich, guys. All right, guys, I opted for the traditional ice cream cookie sandwich with strawberry ice cream. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy it, hydrate up, and probably call it a day. What a wonderful day it was. All right, guys, that's going to do it here for a fun little day at Animal Kingdom. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun and got to see what the park looked like. Wasn't too busy of a day. Genie Plus was $25 to buy, by the way, which is towards the upper end of the scale, but it didn't feel that busy. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do that right now by clicking the red subscribe button below, and then click that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I release new videos. If you like this video or found it helpful, click that thumbs up icon below and share it with someone else that might like it. All right, everybody, until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Stay well, stay safe, and God bless. Bye for now. Who his own self bare our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, being dead to sins, should live unto righteousness, by whose stripes ye were healed.
Why you gotta be so mean? Don't you know I'm human too?